So yeah, I don't remember what we watched.
You were just so engrossed?
Oh, I told you one time we watched A Dog's
No, but that
Purpose.
wasn't this weekend.
No, I know, and she just wept through the whole fucking thing.
Why are you gonna this is great. I kinda love this, that you and Mary Jean are like friendship daters.
I wouldn't even say it's daters.
Well, it's a second time.
She came over, and what did we do? We literally just hung out, and we took a few stupid photos, and then she just left. I was going to get her an Uber. She won't let me Uber her. Like, if you have a few drinks, I'm like, just fucking Uber home. It's safer. Mm-hmm. But, it's like, don't... She was like, oh, I'm fine.
She doesn't want to leave her car at your place.
I know. Just take a fucking Uber. It's so much safer.
Does she drive there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, maybe she was fine, but... I'm trying to think
but
if we watch... Oh, you know what? I was
I saw
watching UFC. I was watching UFC.
I saw canoodling, though.
Yeah, it was just for the pictures. Honestly, there was nothing...
Wow.
Nothing fresh happening.
Just your UFC companion.
Yeah, and
for the evening.
And I don't get sex vibes from her. Like I think she likes hanging out with me, and I don't know if I would, even if we could, to be honest. Not that she's not sexy, but it's fun hanging out with her, and I like her on the show.
Yeah, I love her on the show.
I know that sounds. She'll come back. Yeah.
I mean, I believe you. Don't get me wrong, because I know
it sounds crazy, but I'm a weird guy.
That's what people don't. I think people don't understand your weirdness fully. Like, I know that part of your weirdness is that sometimes you just don't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, you're not the guy who's constantly chasing sex, but then sometimes there are women that you're just like, we're just hanging.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
I'm fine just hanging with certain women. Like, not that I don't like it, not that I wouldn't, but it would have to be, it would have to be correct. It would have to feel right. I can't just do it.
She'd have to be your girlfriend at this point.
Well, no, but I mean, I'm not that. But I kind of do want. I'm debating a girlfriend at this point.
What's the debate?
If I can find one who will be my girlfriend. I've been single for too long, man. I'm a little tired of it.
But I mean, I told you before, but you know that you have to change your habits now.
I know what we watched. This is okay. That picture just tipped it off. We watched a documentary on pedophilia.
What?
Yes. Because I was joking, saying, "Oh no, the reflection of what we're watching is going to be in the window." That just reminded me. We were watching a documentary.
Where'd you find it?
We couldn't find. Oh yeah, this. Okay, now I remember.
You made it.
We made it. No, I didn't.
Oh, sorry.
He gets it. He's laughing.
He gets it.
Somebody reading happy endings.
Yeah, no, I didn't. We were trying to find a bad horror movie. Remember I talked yesterday to Danny McBride? It was with Mary Jane. We were trying to find a bad horror movie to watch. Something horrible. And Netflix has no more rating system, so we didn't tell what the worst ones were. So we finally found a horror movie. We flipped through a couple, but they were bad in a way that wasn't even fun to watch. We wanted something kind of scary, too. And then we saw this documentary on pedophilia, and it was done in Britain, so they kept saying pedophilia and pedophiles. And it was an interesting documentary on this woman's take, which, of course, it's terrible. But she was saying that we should listen to them more and have more empathy to try to get them before they offend. Like, try to get pedophiles before they go out and offend, because this way they'll be okay getting... It made sense what she said. This way they're not out hurting kids.
So are you just trying to get Mary Jean to be, like, more on your side? Like, oh, yeah, I mean, it makes sense what she's saying, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I tried to get her to put on... To dress me up in my little... my Angus Young outfit. I wanted to wear my little Angus Young shorts and my schoolboy hat. I'm very hungry. I can't eat, though.
Why?
Because we're talking, but I'm feeling nauseous.
Oh.
I'm so hungry. I didn't have my eggs this morning.
I feel like you just were, like, in the middle of the story.
I just realized, like... You ever almost vomit while you're talking?
No. I'm
sure you have.
Controlling myself.
No, you don't.
Just eat. Sam will talk.
Yeah, you should take a couple quick bites here.
There's two of us.
I know.
And Ricky's on his way. So.
Where is he?
Roland said he's coming to us soon.
Oh, he's in the elevator?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, well, Roland, you never know with Roland.
Yeah.
That's going to smell like eggs, too. I hope he thinks I farted. But, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Is that at your place or at her place?
Don't believe me, that was not at my place.
And Mary Jean's posting a photo of her ass right after she posted the photo with Jim. Yeah, I don't...
Maybe to say I'm an ass?
I don't know. I don't think that's what it was.
But it was funny to see some of the comments she was getting. But yeah, that was the funny part, is that we took those photos while we were watching a documentary on pedophilia. That's why I spaced on it.
And you just, like, you just propositioned at some point. You're like, I think there's this movie I've been wanting to watch.
We were flipping around. We could not find anything. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, let's watch this. It looked good. The description looked interesting. And she was like, all right. We couldn't find a good horror movie.
should watch The Room next time she comes over.
I didn't even think of it.
Yeah.
I don't,
This is
I don't know where
really
to find it.
good.
Where to find it?
iTunes.
What's that?
This is really good. Yeah, I guess I didn't. I loved it.
She's a good house guest, though.
Is she? Why do you say that?
She's very conscientious as a house guest.
I believe that.
Like, she came in, she takes her shoes off immediately. She brought pretzels and Diet Coke. She asked me what I wanted, and I told her. So she brought those little things over.
No, so it was naughty.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fucking easy white trash
It really,
home date.
It really was a weekend. Pretzels and Diet Coke.
Yeah, I'm
Jim.
very easy. And then, if she wanted to smoke a little something, she went outside. She was very, very courteous house guest. I mean, I don't let people smoke in my house anyway, but she didn't even try to.
That's very courteous.
Yeah. So some people are good house guests and some people are not.
Yeah, it's true.
You know, some people are just slobs. I consider myself to be a good house guest.
You do.
I'm an abominable boyfriend, but I'm a good house guest.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. If you actually, because you keep talking, you keep like kind of mentioning that you want to be in a relationship, but you're not stopping any of your single guy habits, really, are you?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Are you? Mm-hmm. That's what you got to do. I mean, you're not gonna find yourself in a relationship if you're dirty texting a lot.
Well, unless it's somebody open. But in one of our articles today was talking about how like too much porn can make men impotent and fuck you up. And it does. It makes it harder for me. Like half the times my dick doesn't work, and it's because I can't stop watching porn. So when I take a break from porn, I get back to normal.
Yeah, I get that.
But a lot of times, dude, like a girl wants to fuck even, and my dick is like, beat it. What's this? Another human to worry about? So I got to stop with the porn, and I've slowed down a lot with it because it was getting to a point where I didn't want to be touched by another person. I get so into that crazy place. So I'm really trying to stop watching it.
Yeah, I think it's definitely true. Because you have access to it all the time now.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't have to do any work for any of it to get off. Like it
For
takes
stimulation,
zero
it's
work.
all right there.
Yes.
So yeah, it's been very, very. It's been hard. I'm trying not to go to a couple of sites that I go to. I told you I did want to go to Chatterbait, but I wanted to go as Chip. I want to do a thing with a porn girl where I have a porn girl, like a really hot one, and then have Chip wreck her fucking thing. I told the story on Rogan. I'm saying it because most of them won't know who Chip is, and then have this hot porn girl. Like I don't want her to be naked because I can't be associated with like any hardcore porn, but I want her to be like sexy and maybe like get ready to take her top off and have a bunch of people in the room, and then say that she's gonna fuck her boyfriend, and then have Chip just come in and sit there and ruin it by eating meatloaf and being a cock blocker and go, come on, get out of the way of the television. So I really want to do that. That's a goal of mine. But aside from that, I'm trying to stay off the dirty sites.
Well, that's more performance art.
That's silly.
That's fun.
How fun! But I don't know how to.
So fun.
I don't know how to do it though. I might have to do it in another one. How do you do it though, where you're not using their site name, and you're showing the reactions, but you can't use people's screen name? You're not allowed to do that.
You can blur stuff out.
I guess you have to.
Theoretically, or you could fake it, but you don't want to do that.
No, I don't want to. It's all real to me, Sam.
I know it is. Yeah, you can just blur out names and do it that way. But I think it's amazing that I don't know. I love the Jim Norton, Mary Jean weekend friendship dates. I think it's fun. I think it's healthy.
Would you like it to develop into more? Are you okay with just being friends?
I'm fine just being friends. Not that I'm not physically attracted to her and I like her as a person, but our lives are very different.
Does she take her boobs out a lot? Because she does it in the studio all the time.
Never. No, I don't get. I think she's so used to she's fine with the fact that she knows I would fuck her. I mean, I'm not an idiot, but
Right.
I think she knows that I'm not going to be very aggressive, and I think she's had fun on the show.
Right.
And I don't get that vibe from her. I think she just likes hanging out, and she's pretty
great.
comfortable with the fact that I'm not being creepy. Not that hitting on her is creepy. I mean, it's normal, but I'm okay not. I'm
So
fine.
you're not looking for something.
No, I'm okay not. I'm really okay.
And you're not
just
being
hanging out.
lecherous.
No, and there's one point where I would have been, but it's almost like once I'm hanging out with somebody, I'm okay just hanging out with them. I'm a flake, dude. I'm a total flake, and I know that. I know I'm a flake.
Just a tease.
Not a tease, because she's not like she's out there trolling for my dick, and I'm going tee-hee-hee.
And look what's waiting for you.
Yeah. Me and Patrice talked one time about that, like at a party, how like you pretend you're ignoring a girl because you want her to be interested. And I'm like, yeah, but what you don't realize is that she doesn't want you, and she's happy you're ignoring her.
Right.
And we laughed because it was like, yeah, sometimes you think you're being slick, but no, she's just not interested. And the fact that you're not fucking pestering her is making her really happy.
Yeah.
She's not interested in talking to you.
Do you unload the gun before she comes over?
No. Because then if anything did happen, my gun would be worthless.
Right. So you have to. I mean, you're like a Boy Scout. Just always be prepared. I'm not planning on doing anything. I'm not going to pursue anything. But who knows? Crazy shit happens on this planet.
I'm so much more turned on by what people say to me anymore than by anything physical. Like, I've gotten things texted to me that literally fucking stop me from breathing. They're so sexy. Mm-hmm. And it's real hard in person for that effect to take place.
I wish they would send you a ton of those texts.
No way, then I would die.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. You should rephrase
Yeah, no,
that.
I
Sam.
didn't.
It
I
sounds
didn't.
like you want me to die.
I didn't think of that. Did you hear about the South Carolina mother that is accused of beating her son on Mother's Day?
I agree with her.
So her son made a Mother's Day card for his grandmother, but didn't make a Mother's Day card for her. And so now, she's accused of beating him for it. Which I understand. I mean, as a mother, the fact that she didn't get a card means that she may not be the world's greatest mother of all time. So I guess the idea that if you do that to her, if you slight her in that way, and she's going to knock the shit out of you, it shouldn't come as a total shock, right? It shouldn't come as something that catches you completely off guard.
Correct.
Yeah, she'll probably get one next year.
She better.
Yeah.
Or it's only going to
Or
get
he
worse.
knows what's coming, yeah.
She's going to lift weights all year in front of him. She's going to be bench pressing in front of him every afternoon.
I remember one year, my mother, I made her cry on Mother's Day. I didn't mean to. She was going through menopause at the time, but for Mother's Day, really didn't mean to do it, but I gave her a card that said, "You're a great stepmother."
Why did you just because you're a stupid kid? You
I
didn't
just
read
didn't
the
notice
card?
it. I just didn't
How do you
notice
not
it.
notice it? It's a whole other word.
I know it is. I know it is. I swear to God. I mean, I would tell you now if I was being a dick. I just didn't realize it.
How old were you?
A teenager? 15 maybe, 14?
15.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can see you making that mistake when you're 6.
Yeah, it was a terrible mistake.
It's even worse that you made the mistake than if you gave it to her on purpose, because now she knows at 15 years old you could give such a fuck less what kind of card you give her for Mother's Day that
Yeah.
you didn't even read it before you bought it.
It was just a mistake. Yeah, she realized that she raised an idiot.
She really did.
Yeah, I don't think she was surprised.
That's what she was crying about. Just like, look, this is what I've got left.
I couldn't exactly tell, but I was from the bedroom. I kept hearing her say, "I can't believe that idiot tumbled out of my pussy." I was surprised. I was like, "Mom, please, hurting my feelings."